Have you ever wanted to visit Kingston, but decided not to because it was too expensive? If you're new here, hi, I'm Zoe, a digital nomad who travels the world on a budget. Traveling to Jamaica can be expensive, but it doesn't have to be. Today, I'll show you how you can travel to Kingston for 5 days for less than $1,000. Let's hop into it. First things first, you need to book an affordable flight. This is the easiest place to spend too much money and blow the entire budget. To avoid doing this, the first place I look for flights is Google Flights. Google Flights is one of the best ways to find deals on travel. When you're searching, if you're not picky about your exact dates of travel, you can use the Explore feature to see the best dates for affordable tickets. Once you have an idea of your dates and how much you'll have left in your budget, you can start looking at accommodation. In some cities, you can get away with hotels on a $1,000 budget, but for Kingston, I'd recommend trying to book Airbnbs instead. Kingston is a city with many great and affordable options on Airbnb. I've seen full apartments for less than $50 a night. Regardless on whether you want to stay in the city or just outside of it, there are tons of options available on Airbnb. So, you have your travel and your accommodations sorted. But what are you going to do when you get there? Fortunately, Kingston is a city with a ton of affordable excursions, but here are a few in particular that I'd recommend. Even if you are only planning a trip to Kingston for a day, the one place I'd recommend you visit is Devon House. Devon House is the former home of Jamaica's first black millionaire, George Stabell. In 1990, it was declared a national monument, and today it's known to be a place for Kingstonians to tour, celebrate, and dine. Personally, my favorite part of Devon House is the ice cream. They have some of the best flavors like grape nut and rum and raisin, and the quality is excellent. On the other hand, if you're looking for something savory, you can pop into the bakery for some traditionally shaped Jamaican patties. They also have unique patties like lobster and curry goat, as well as more standard filling options such as chicken and beef. Devon House is a must-visit location. But if you are in Kingston for a few days, another iconic place to stop is the Bob Marley Museum. The Bob Marley Museum was Bob Marley's home before it was turned into a museum. And it's a great spot to learn more about him, buy souvenirs, and even grab a bite to eat. They offer tours at the museum, and they range between $20 and $40. A great affordable activity for art lovers is visiting the National Gallery. The National Gallery of Jamaica is Jamaica's public art museum. Like music, art is a major part of Jamaican culture, and this gallery has a ton to offer. From staple pieces to rotating exhibitions, if you enjoy art, the National Gallery is a must visit. And the entry fee is less than $3. And for my fourth recommendation, although you might not know it, you're probably already aware of it: Port Royal. Port Royal, located at the mouth of Kingston Harbor, was once one of the most prosperous cities in the Caribbean. You may remember it from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. This city used to be full of activity and was even known as the wickedest city on earth. But in June of 1692, a severe earthquake and then tsunami struck the island, causing 2/3 of the city to disappear into the sea. Today, it's a major archaeological site and a fascinating place to go diving. It's free to roam around the remaining town of Port Royal and costs less than $20 to visit a fort with a guided tour. The other great thing about Kingston is that it's possible to go on day trips to places like Ocho Rios and the Blue Mountains. So, depending on how you spend your budget, you might want to take a day trip to Dunn's River Falls or to our Blue Mountain coffee plantation. And that's how I'd visit Kingston for less than $1,000. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more content like this, feel free to subscribe. And if you want to see the credit card I'd use to save even more money on my flights, click here and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!